Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's devotion for November 15th. Today's devotion is titled Aiming for the Prize, and the Bible reading is from 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 19 to 27. Even though I am a free man with no master, I have become a slave to all people to bring many to Christ. When I was with the Jews, I lived like a Jew to bring the Jews to Christ. When I was with those who follow the Jewish law, I too lived under that law. Even though I am not subject to the law, I did this so I could bring to Christ those who are under the law. When I am with the Gentiles who do not follow the Jewish law, I too live apart from that law, so I can bring them to Christ. But I do not ignore the law of God. I obey the law of Christ. When I am with those who are weak, I share their weakness, for I want to bring the weak to Christ. Yes, I try to find common ground with everyone, doing everything I can to save some. I do everything to spread the good news and share in its blessings. Don't you realize that in a race, everyone runs, but only one person gets the prize? So run to win. All athletes are disciplined in their training. They do it to win a prize that will fade away, but we do it for an eternal prize. So I run with purpose in every step. I am not just shadow boxing. I discipline my body like an athlete, training it to do what it should. Otherwise, I fear that after preaching to others, I myself might be disqualified. In the 1994 fictional movie Forrest Gump, Forrest becomes famous for running. What began as a jog to the end of the road continued for 3 years, 2 months, 14 days, and 16 hours. Each time he arrived at his destination, he set another one and continued to run, zigzagging across the United States until one day when he no longer felt like it. Feeling like it was the way his running began. Forrest says, "That day, for no particular reason, I decided to go for a little run." In contrast to Forrest's seemingly whimsical running, the Apostle Paul asks his readers to follow his example and run in such a way as to get the prize. Like disciplined athletes, our running, the way we live our lives, might mean saying no to some of our pleasures. Being willing to forego our rights might help us reach others with the good news of our rescue from sin and death. With our hearts and minds trained on the goal of inviting others to run the race alongside us, we are also assured of the ultimate prize, eternal fellowship with God. The victor's crown God bestows will last forever. We will win it by running our lives with the aim of making Him known while relying on His strength to do so. What a reason to run! What is your aim in life? How is it similar to or different than Paul's? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.